Oh, how pleasant that must have been. If I didn't climb to the top of the orc social ladder with that one, I don't know what'll get me there. Good morning, brave stream watchers and fans of the channel alike. I am Amalgam Ash, and today I'm going to be getting right back into the thick of developing my game. That's what I'm going to be doing. I overwad, Ribby. You didn't know it was possible. You didn't think it could be done. They said it couldn't be done. They said I'd never amount to anything. But I overwad. So I've got a few videos here in the chamber for RPG in a box. All based on my gameplay of Scattergat's RPG in a loop, which is really cool, really well done, really well designed. Now, I'm wondering why other people aren't showing up on my stream avatars. Evidently you are. But it's not, like, really showing up. Right? What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Roar! Good morning, Melon. People not showing up on my... They're showing up on my stream avatars thingy, but they're not showing up on my stream. The actual stream. Let's fix that. Ridiculous. Oh, it's Jess Carver. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, y'all. I am... Capture a specific window. Streaming avatars. Actually, just pick anything else and then go back to streaming avatars. Okay. Come on. Work. Disconnect. And reconnect. This makes me very sad. This makes me very sad. The stream avatars are broken. First time caller, long time fan. Thank you. Thank you for being a fan. Well, I don't want to spend too much time on the stream avatars. Although, I'm really puzzled why they don't work consistently. Like, something always doesn't work consistently. You show up, yeah, there you are. Clearer than snot, right there, right? I'll just give you a peek right here, see? Oh god. Oh god, everything just minimized. That's what I get. That's what I get for being a smarty pants. But the avatars don't show up on the... I guess I'll add a new one. I guess I'll add... Capture specific window. Would you please work, you silly thing? Allow transparency. I'll just delete you. One more time. I've had to do this a few times. Every time I stream, I gotta delete it. It's sized properly. It's sized properly. It was working just with my avatar, but my avatar was not doing anything. It was just standing there. Specific window. It's like it wants me to refresh it. But that's not working either. It should be the topmost thing. Transition. Nothing. Oh, you ridiculous thing. Sometimes I'm very hard-headed when it comes to getting things to work. And a part of the reason why I was kind of down in the dumps yesterday was because I spent most of my morning trying to get a thing to work that did not work before I streamed. And then lovely wife gave me an hour to myself to try to figure it out again. And I spent another hour trying to figure it out. and it didn't work. I came to the conclusion that what I was doing was fine, but what I wanted to do was not possible. So, not without backtracking further and completely going down a different process for my video recording. So, that was very discouraging because it was a lot of time sank into something. But if I had sank time into it intermittently, like I have been over the past several months, then it would have been like 6 months more of trying to find the time. It has to do with using a tool called FFmpeg to take a video and automatically merge it with another video file, not concatenating it, not putting it like where one will play and then the other will play, but like putting them together. And opening this file in Premiere as a multi-track video. And this is doable. Everything that I've read says that this is a thing that you can do and it exists. But FFmpeg could not do that with the videos that I record because I use Action 4K to record. And I use Ops to stream, but I use Action to record. And Action, for whatever reason, uses its own dumb codec for the webcam file. So everything I want to do works just perfectly fine and dandy, and I can do it, and I got no issues. But the webcam file, which gets recorded separately in its own file, which is what I want to happen and has to happen, gets encoded in such a way that it cannot be manipulated. I can use Premiere to open it, but FFmpeg cannot do squat with it. And that's what had me kicking tires yesterday. But I'm over it now. I'm over it. I'm ready to just peacefully develop. I played a couple of video games today for the channel. I'll get this to work, but I can't do it right now. Jess, can we talk about your video about Teller's Prophecy? Sure. We're gonna develop my RPG while we talk about it. But absolutely, you got questions. Let's go. Or comments or concerns or suggestions. I can multitask. We need to, reconnect with what we were doing yesterday. I'm also pleased it seems to be going retail, but during the HasLab, England, Australia, New Zealand, etc. had access through third parties to pledge. A lot of people didn't know that. That was not known by everybody. So the concerns that I had were not concerns that I came up with. They were ones that were shared with me by the communities in those countries. And if you apply that they could have known about it, then we go to the you snooze, you lose, which is almost valid, but it just wasn't public knowledge that you could have gone through those third parties. There are a lot of people, overwhelmingly a lot of people who missed out on the pledge, did not know that they could have gone through third-party sites. But despite that, there were still many countries that could not go through those sites. So those are points that I still stand by, and still points that they can definitely use to learn in some way to do better in the future. But I want to talk about the third-party aspect of it real quick. So whenever we have ticket sales in the United States for events like concerts, for musical concerts and the like, I don't know if they still do it. I think they likely do. But I remember the old days of buying tickets, and you couldn't buy your tickets through the venue. You had to buy them through Ticketmaster. What Ticketmaster did was they bought all the tickets. They bought all the tickets, and they resold them at a premium so that they could make money. Why? Because capitalism. So it didn't matter what the MSRP on those tickets were. Ticketmaster could charge you whatever the hell they wanted. So I'm not a fan of the third-party website governing on your behalf what you can buy and what you can't buy and for how much, when the MSRP could be so vastly different. I'm a fan if that third-party retailer does try to work in your favor, but they do need money to operate, so there has to be a markup of some kind. And with that said, the retail component from the manufacturer or the producers of the game. I mean, it needs to be better. At least it needs to be better than it was. There was no access, limited, unfair. It was unfair, and the amount of access was not enough. So I will stand by those points. I know that you had access through a third-party website, but that's not good enough for me. And that was not good enough for the people who were actually affected by the limit of that access. So that is still a strong point that I will continue to make in future videos. I'll probably word it the exact same way. Scene for picks. Because although there are technicalities that make that statement not 100% correct, it's still not where it needs to be to where people can't make that statement. Or rather, it wasn't. I don't know what they would do going forward. There's no way to know what they would do. Oh, that's what I gotta do. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go back to my coffee cup script. We need to select the selector. We're gonna select the script. Entity properties, scripts. And we need to go to the script that I was building. There it is, coffee collect. Zoom all the way into this so we can see what we're doing. And it's why the HeroScape drive failed. The HeroScape drive, do you think that, because I don't have as much knowledge about the HeroScape drive in terms of its access. Did people from the UK have access to the HeroScape pledge? Were they able to get it at all, whether through a third party or in any way whatsoever? Were people in Europe and Australia able to get it? Excuse me. I'm still clearing my throat. Remove entity. We're going to test this. We're going to go ahead and test this. Hi, Fex. Sorry, I just see that pink hand. That should have gotten my attention. I've been ranting. But good morning to you from the Midwest. At first not, but eventually yes. So I think I need to be able to interact with this. I need to be able to walk on top of it, huh? Am I trying to hide the game? No. I need to shrink down. Let's shrink. Wah! Pardon me, and thank you for calling that out. When last we left, I have a display message set up for taking the coffee, removing the coffee entity, and turning on a switch that says, hey, we got coffee. It's just going to be a binary switch. I'm going to check this condition later in another event to make sure that we got the coffee before we resume with the game. So, but we need to actually make the... All right, Jess, have a great day, man. Thank you for dropping in. And I think that drive failed a lot because of the tiers. The price tiers. But we can't know what they know. We can't know what big Hasbro knows. If we did, we'd be rich and we would be dreaded and feared like big Hasbro. Hasbro, more like Has Uncle. All right, so back to this. Overworld. I don't need that. I need the Ash World. Let's go into the Ash World. Let's get back to where we can set navigation so that I can actually reach the coffee cup. Let us quick save this. And Ribby, more like price tiers, am I right? You are correct, good sir. I was just as I can't say I was just as disappointed. I was pretty disappointed that we couldn't get HeroScape. I wanted the cool board game to come back. and didn't happen. I've got a hello world attached to that coffee cup. Let's get that fixed. Bah. Back to the selection tool. Bink. Not the wall. There we go. Hi, how are you doing? Entity properties. We don't want that. We want this coffee collect script. Perfect. Thank you. Save that. Quick play. All right. I'm going to have to make certain that I click on the object and not the tile. Because I clicked on the tile around the object and it was... I thought that maybe I had selected the object, but... Ah, I got it. I did it right. I drank my coffee, and that is that. So, I need to add a little bit more text now, and we need to attach a script to the PC. So, let's go into that script editor. Oh, I love that. I can just click on the edit button and it takes me to the script. That is great. That's great. We're going to display another message. We're going to duplicate this one. Put it here. We'll just make it sequential. And now I'm going to say, now that I've had a few, oh my God, I'm in all caps. Now that I've had a few sips of my favorite dirty bean water, let's see what, you know what? I'm going to put Patchwork in this game. Patchwork is always putting me in his games. I'm going to put Patchwork in my game. Let's see what new crazy game Patchwork has been working on. You know what? Maybe I'll even make this all Patchwork's fault. The whole reason I get sucked into the voxel world. I actually think that that would be very fitting. I'm not sure that there would be very many people that would disagree with that. I think that would be on brand. I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't think about it before. Melon, right? Perfect. Yeah? Yeah? You like it? I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. He was using RPG in a box this time. Ah. Feel free to make fun of me, but I don't know how to touch type. I've never learned. I do a ton of like chicken pecking. Like he's making a game about you and somehow you get sucked in. Yeah, that's exactly. He was using RPG in a box this time. Guy uses all kinds of tools. I bet he could make a game out of a... Oh, now I can't see the text. I gotta use this to scroll down. Yep. That's okay. I've seen worse. Oh, it goes back up. I don't know if this is going to truncate the text or if it will allow the dialog box to auto-advance or anything. We're going to find out. This is how I find out. Oh well. Let's get to that lovely PC and start playing and making videos. And save and play. So this is right up my alley. This is right in my wheelhouse. Now that I've had a few sips of my favorite dirty bean water, let's see what new crazy game Patchwork has been working on. He was using RPG in a box this time. Guy uses all kinds of tools. I bet he can make... It all fits. It just fits. There was no issue with that whatsoever. Alright. Now, this is the part where I might need help. I need to change the value of what is in the widget that I made. Where are you at? The quest objective widget. So this is text, but I feel like I could put a variable here instead of straight text and change that variable's value. So if anybody knows that I can do that in the chat, please feel free to just at least tell me it's possible. Aaron said something yesterday about using global values. It's possible. I can send you the code. Does it take? You need to code it out. Will this not support the escape code? Like, for example, you probably can't see that box very well. Let me zoom in. I have a very pointed question. Let me get real close in here, close and personal. Let's get intimate. OBS. I'm clicking on the OBS icon in the toolbar, and it's right here on my second monitor. I'm like, I wonder why it's not doing anything. It's already open on the monitor. Professional streamer. That's me. So let's click stream, not stream elements, display capture. Zoom way in. This is going to be so awkward. All right, transition. So, I can't show you my secret thumbnails. Transition. I'm just kidding. I don't. It's fine. It's just a bunch of development tools and crap, nerd stuff. So, like right here, this is go get coffee. Is it not possible to have like a string instead? So just like something like that. It's not. Killing me. Killing me. Okay, that's fine. How would you do it? How would you do it? How would you do it? You have to send me the code, I guess. You'll write the code for me? I don't want you to go through any trouble. I really don't want you to be put out. No worries. Are you sure? It seems like it would be an ordeal. So my hope is that I'll easily be able to accomplish little things here and there, and I'll simply be able to update that text always present on the screen. That kind of it'll tell you where to go. It's gonna act like a guide, but I also might put some joke stuff in there too, like, you know, what do you think you're doing? You're going the wrong way. Or you'll hit something that needs to be hit in order for you to advance, and it'll be like, hit it again, but with effort. Excuse me. Widget quest objective dot. Oh, you meant put it right in the chat. Widget quest objective element 0001 text equals your text. Put that in the script for your coffee. All right. I will do that. Let me get rid of this. And then let me resize my screen again. Save. That doesn't seem too bad, honestly. That seems a little better than I thought. Display capture. Shrink. Shrink. Shrinking it down takes a lot more effort. God. Wait a minute. There's a button that I can hit that'll autofill this. What is it? F? No. It's not F. L? No. X? No. Control F? Yeah, it's Control F. That's great. All right, transition back. I always celebrate when I learn small things. It's so great. Control F to fill the thing to the window for OBS. Thank you, OBS. Also, you might have to use text label instead of text field. So, widget tools, text label. A text label is a widget element for displaying plain text, for example, a header or label to accompany an adjacent element or group of elements, while a text field is a widget element for displaying text within a scrollable box. This is useful for descriptions and other instances of multi-line text that could vary in length. It could also be used as a text entry field, allowing the player to input text. I see. And there's how to do the change of the button's text. That exactly matches what you told me. Thank you for that. I'm actually glad that that was in the documentation. That is great. Oh, and here's the Stumpy and Sarah tutorials. Lovely. And close that. It's the documentation tab. That's really nice to have. That is really, really nice to have. Back to the script editor. Back to the coffee cup. Back to copying. And then we're going to edit the bauxite code directly. And I'm interested to see what will happen to the nodes when I do this. It's an assigned value. Okay. Excuse me. So it does work using the same principle that I hoped it would. And it'll be pretty simple to do it. It's just an assigned value, but you have to assign the value to a very specific place. Honestly, I like that. I don't mind it. That feels more standard. That feels more like a typical SDK. Excuse me. Oh, I still feel like I've got crap in my esophagus. So now I got to figure out. Let's replace what I had before. Let's go ahead and edit this first. I'll edit the bauxite code directly. Go to your PC. Actually, let me word that differently. Interact with your PC. We want people to be clear on what it is they need to do. Excuse me. And we are also going to I copy that? No, I can't copy it verbatim. That's okay. We will copy the text down here. That's what I can do. I'll copy that. And we'll go back to the startup script, because if I'm going to use that method there, I'm going to use it everywhere. I'm going to use the same method. Show widget. Show widget's fine. That can stay. And then quest objective element 1 text equals interact with your PC. Except I'm going to change that. It's not going to be this. It's going to be find and drink your coffee. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. I think if you do plus equals, it will add the text. If you put only equals, then it replaces it. Okay, so it can concatenate. Lovely. I might be able to find a use for that. Let us save and see if that's the right element. Find and drink your coffee. Yes. Ah, my coffee, tasty. Interact with your PC. It works! It works! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yay! That's everybody cheering for you, Fex. Thank you. First try, 0 deaths. World's Gate. Hello. Good morning. We're developing. We're developing Nil's fantastic debut and establishing her reputation as a treasure-digging, money-grubbing, naive and also very cute, and innocent and pure goblin. Now what do I want to do? What do I want to do now? Let us interact with the PC. We're going to add code to the PC. Bork up on out of there. And we're going to go to the map editor. We're going to right-click on this bad boy. Entity properties. Trigger event character interacts script. Quick script, box I code, edit. Script is valid. I'm not comfortable enough to go and do this without using the nodes just yet, but I will. Sorry, I'm late. I got stuck fighting a troll. As long as you put that troll down, as long as you laid him low for good, showed him what for, I will forgive it. Bring me the ear, the left ear of that troll, as proof of your bounty, and I will welcome you back. Let's see. Rotation, scripts, trigger event, script. We have to go edit, make a new script. We're going to go to the script editor and do just that. So, new script, and the script is going to be called Interact with PC. All right. Not too bad. We need to perform an expression evaluator. Bink. And we need, I want these to break. I'm stretching them so they'll break, and that's not a concept. I have to manually replace them. So, I'm going to do an expression evaluator. And Smeagol, is that you? Is that you? Random, not random. That's not what I want to do. Add a condition. Whoa. Change the condition that's here. The global property. Glad entity self ID variable. Here we go. We're going to look for a variable. And if it equals 1, a specific number. All right. To properly do this, I'm going to have to go back to the coffee script and get the exact ID of that variable that I made. You got one of his boots? Instead of an ear, I'll take the toe fungus. Scrape it out. Sometimes we get lucky and we find broken troll toenails. Wait a minute. You slayed a troll that wears boots? You slayed one of the few trolls who has any fashion sense. It's hard to find good help. All right, we're going to go back to the coffee script, which is you. And grab this. And back here. And we'll just copy it in here. Boop. Oh, I can't do that there. I have to go to the wizard to copy it here. There we go. If got coffee... No, I have to edit that directly. If got coffee equals number, in this case is equal to 1, so we use 2 equal signs, then we will have a dialogue, which I foolishly deleted the dialogue. Let's get the dialogue back in there. Message. It's a display message. All right, I've had my coffee. Whoa, where'd that letter come from? All right, I've had my coffee. It's time to dev and make vids. That's what I say exactly. My variable got replaced by the myvar. Why? Stop it. You fool. Don't use the wizard, I guess. Or do use the wizard, but... Ah, crap. Hold on. But I need to be careful about what I push and how I mess with things in the wizard. I don't want my var. Stop it. Collect the coffee. It's got coffee. I'll just type it in directly. If got underscore coffee. It's not good programming naming convention to do it that way. But we're going to ignore some of that convention in the sake of getting through here. Also, I believe that variables only work within the same script. If they're local variables, that should be true. And if they're global, then we should be able to access globals. But let's test it. And if not, then that means I need to find global property. And you're probably right, because I don't see where there's any sort of differentiation between variables and being local or global. So it's time. But we'll make 2 message boxes so that we can properly test that. I have not had my coffee. I guess the what's it called? The debug will let me know. The debug will probably yell at me, right? Get rid of that startup script. Let's play. Let's do it. No, what did I need? The map. I have to save the map because I've changed. Oh, and I need to put the actual script here. Interact with PC. Or nothing is going to work, and I'm not going to know why. Boom, baby. Find and drink your coffee. Ah, my coffee. Tasty. Let's see what new game Patchwork was working on. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. I don't know if I'm touching it exactly. Like, I might not actually be interacting with it. So let's put another dialog box at the very beginning to make sure that I am interacting with it. We'll duplicate this. It's my PC. Move these off to the side. Might have to add interaction nodes. That is what I will do. Let me make my plugs. Let me connect my electrical lines. Character. Also, I'm going to set all these to character. Save. Quick play. You guys seem to get a little bit of a delay on your end from my preview. I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, interaction nodes it is. Back to the map editor. Interact only. There's this. Whoop. Orange, please. And I want 2 of them. And save that. Yeah, he likes to wear hats, wears a cape. I've never seen one quite like him, so I want to know what's up with him. Or maybe I'm under a spell. A troll spell? Enthralled by a troll? I hope I don't explode everything. I'm going to plug my phone in. I plan on leaving town today, so I need for my phone to be charged. Kind of a silly concept. One second. 1 second. 1 second. One more second. Another second. Another second. Okay. Now, it sounds like your troll is one of the coolest trolls I would ever seen. It's my PC. I have not had my coffee. Yeah! Alright, so the bad one works. The bad choice. It's my PC. I have not had my coffee. Okay. So our global property was not recognized. In that case, I have another idea. We're not going to evaluate the global property. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try to evaluate what's in the widget. So, and I only because I want to test it. That's all. And this isn't the way that I would expect to have to do this. But I'm curious. I'm very curious. So, I would need to not do this, Go back to my script editor. Go back to my coffee collect. Go to my variable or property here. Edit the text, the script directly, and copy this, and then go to interact with PC, and instead of evaluating that condition, we're gonna I don't think I can do what I had the idea to do. Yeah, probably not, actually. It's like, if the widget has this text in it. So, I guess global property? And we'll just come up with a name. I don't know if that works, but you want to test it like that, you have to write out the code. Like, if insert the widget code, then. I think I still have it in my clipboard. Let's do 2 equal signs. We'll write then. Display message. That's an invalid conditional expression. Is it because it's missing a statement? No, it's just invalid. If widget, if that would be like a $sign that I place there first. Nope, it doesn't like that either. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. We'll do it with a global property. So I need to make a global property in the coffee collect. I have assigned a value to the interaction with the PC, but I need to assign a value here. We're going to go ahead and just change this to being a global property. Is it that easy? There's a workaround for global values that I use. By using custom character stats. So I'm interested to know then how the concept of global variables is handled here. Because certainly I could change a stat on the character. But I'm wondering if there's a more direct way. And I think that this is all I'm going to be able to get accomplished today, but I hope I can get it. I think I can get it accomplished. We'll just need to see. Set global property. Hi. How are you doing, global property? It's nice to meet you. I have a feeling you and I are going to be working together a lot. For example, I just make a new character stat called variable, and then it simply works like global variables. That makes sense. If player stat variable equals 1 or 2, then etc. Property name, we'll call this MSQ. This will be my MSQ. And we'll set you to 1. And that is what we will do there. I wish that was a different color. That should be like pink or something, in my opinion. It should be a different color just for the setting of the global property. That's okay, though. That is absolutely fine. So back to, let's save that. Go back to interaction with PC. If evaluate condition, then it's going to be global property, MSQ. And if that equals the number 1, why did you change? Stop changing on me. Don't play with the wizard until... don't edit the values until you're done playing with the wizard, right? Yes, okay. Save and quick play. Alright. Hello world, is what I would say. Find and drink your coffee. Let's interact with the PC first. I've not had my coffee. My coffee, tasty. And it's my PC. Alright, I've had my coffee. It's time to dev and make vids. Yeah, I did it! Woo! Oh, that feels good. It feels good. These are the fundamentals that give me the confidence to continue working with this engine. Oh, nice. Now that we've done that, I can continue adding to these 2 branches. The first one, I've not had my coffee. This is going to bother me. It won't line up with the event above it. Look at it, it's offset. No matter what, they're both display messages. Why is it offset? Ah! Sorry, I'm sorry. Alright, whatever. I've not had my coffee. We need to duplicate this box. I'm going to add one more little piece of lore here. I was tired when I set up in here, so I bet I left it on the floor. Classic Ash move. Alright, and then we're going to continue this top event. We're going to duplicate, we're actually going to save. There we go. Duplicate this. Hey, what's this icon on my desktop? Alright, so the next thing I want to do is show a picture. And a little bit later, I'll be test playing this with altered stats and stuff so I can perform a few skips. Like I'll manually set the startup script to just give me the MSQ variable that will put me ahead. But I'm not at a point right now where I think that's necessary. It just takes a few seconds to get through the rest of the test play. So what I would like to accomplish now is I would like to show an image on the screen. Displays an image to the player for the specified amount of time. If the duration is not provided or it's 0, the player must interact to proceed. And here is the display image. Now, the image in question, I've got images here that I can choose from, but what I would like to do is provide an image of my desktop. So, with the remaining moments that I have left, let us make a text document and call it RPG in a box. .xa. This is the laziest way I have ever. And we'll go ahead and like screen capture this stuff here. And this is the image that I will use for my RPG in a box project. I'm going to call it Ash Desktop, so there's no confusion about what it is, and it's going to go directly on my desktop. And then I'm going to go back into RPG in a box. Now I would like to select that image, but how do I get the image in here? We need to import this image. So let's click import at the top of the engine and go find, I'm on the desktop already. I should be able to just find that image, Ash Desktop. Oh, that doesn't work. I'll select current folder. Uncheck all of this. Uncheck any you'd like to exclude. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. That's a lot. Oh god. That's what's on my desktop? How is that possible? What is this stuff? No. I did the wrong thing. Import. Oh god, I think it went inside all of my subfolders. Let's make a folder on the desktop. Put that image in that folder. Where's the image? There it is. All right, go back to the desktop. Go back to the import, I mean. There we go. Now, new folder. Select that folder. There we go. That's a dangerously powerful tool right there. I don't want to. Do I want to scale it? I think I'll scale it. I'll see what that looks like. Display image appeared way over here. I don't need that. I wondered where it went the first time. And I'll put a message on the right side to see if how this looks. .exe, huh? Well, never heard anyone to double click on one of those. Here we go. You can also open the image folder location from the image and drag it in there. I'll try that next time. Open the image folder location from the image, from the engine, and drag it in there. I will go ahead and save this. I've got time for one more test play. Oh, sorry for the late stream yet again. I actually spent some time waiting on a phone call for a potential interview for a remote position, but they didn't call me. So I gave them 15 minutes, and I texted them and I said, never mind. I have other things I need to do. Yes! It's my weird desktop. Oh, I've got to, .exe, huh? Well, never heard anyone to double click on one of those. Here we go. So I should be able to repeat this event. And it stays while I'm able to continue clicking. But then, as soon as I leave, it does go to the appropriate text. So I'm glad about that. I'm glad that it does go to the appropriate text. On the far left, just scroll down and right-click the image folder. So, images. Nice. And just drag it in here, huh? Let's try that real quick. Let's try that with a completely unrelated image that I don't think I'll use, or I might use it. Let's go to my videos, assets for video, press kit, and let's just grab this lovely image that Pixel Arcade Kitten made for me. And the following files are supported. You can say OK, and then boom, it's in there. Double click and it brings up the image, clearer than snot. Sorry. That expression could probably be retired. No, right click first and then click on open folder location. Oh, right click, open file location. right click on the open folder location. Oh, I gotcha. Well, I like this. I actually like this too. This is awesome. And there's my picture of Nil Bog that I didn't even know I had in here. It's been a little bit since I can't zoom in very far. I hate Windows Image Viewer. Cool, we both learned something. All right, guys. That's it for me for today. 10:30 is my cutoff point, my time, but tomorrow I'm going to do my best to get on and start the stream at 9 and actually have it going instead of just like the beginning soon screen. Come hell or high water. I hope you guys will look forward to the rest of the week. The videos that I'm doing all this week are all RPG in a Box related. I do have a Baking Jam that I need to announce because that Dale dude is hosting a programming jam, and I really want to get that video out. I recorded it for him today, but I didn't publish it yet. I haven't edited and published it yet. And that's because I had to do a couple of other things. I also slept in because I've been so exhausted every flippin' day. I don't know why. I'm going to take a nice break after the next round of Hero Quest reviews, that's for sure. Hi, I'm Justin. Drag me on to something for help. Oh, that's right. I can drag Justin around. Drop him there and I get right into Bauxite. Drag him over here and I get right into the tile. Drag him onto the dialogue editor. Oh, he's not allowed to go there. How about here? Recent files. I love that. Guy put so much care and attention into everything in the engine. I love it. He does such a good job. He did such a great job. All right, guys, thank you very much for hopping in here. I'm sorry the stream avatars don't work. It makes me sad that they don't, and I need to kick some butts, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Is it because they're not on my second monitor? Hold on. Is that why? Oh no. That's not why. Wait. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I guess I'll give up hope of ever having cute chibis run around my screen that represents my awesome audience again. Awesome community. Just kidding. I'm gonna get that figured out. I don't know how yet, but it irks me to no end. We can't just have nice things. Game capture. Let's remove it from everything, I guess. Oh, it irks me. It irks me good. Game capture. Create new. Capture specific window. Streaming avatars. Allow transparency. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just nothing. There's Vex. There's Amalgamash running around my screen. Running around my, this thing. but not on my actual stinking... I'll figure it out. Disconnect, I guess. Drives me nuts. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later. Tomorrow for sure, 9 a.m. Central. I appreciate you guys dropping in. And it looks cool. Thank you. I wish I could get it to work. It would be so much cooler if it worked. You're supposed to see the chibis running around the bottom of the screen. Every time you talk, the little chat balloon above your chibi will pop up. And then later, once I really get it figured out, I'll have you guys be able to customize your own avatars. And then they only pop in when you're chatting, so they won't take up too much room and stuff. But thank you again for popping in. See you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now. Bye. And thank you for the tech support, Fex. Thank you. Wow. Like my Mario voice. Wow. I'll expect those troll shavings in my office by noon sharp. And worlds, we need to learn from the fashionable trolls, not fight them. And